policies. Thank you.
Someone needs to teach you how to lift. Okay, Arnold, over the next couple days, I'm going to teach you how to lift. So there's 5 main lifts that you'll use while you're weightlifting. Those are back squat, deadlift, front squat, bench press, and push press. So throughout your weightlifting career, you'll use several varieties of bars. So there's a 44-pound bar, a 33-pound bar, 22-pound bar, and an 11-pound bar. And just something to note, 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. So the standard bar that we'll be using throughout these lifts will be 45 pounds. So when you're doing bench press, you'll need a spotter doing an over-under grip to make sure you don't drop the bar. So the rest of the spotting is strictly observational on all the other lifts. So clips, they provide safety by balancing the bar and keeping the plates on the bar. So throughout all your lifts, make sure you inhale during the descent phase, and I'll teach you what that is, and make sure you exhale during the drive phase. And always make sure you're dressed down in the right attire, because the number 1 priority in the weight room is safety. Alright, Arnold, this next lift is called back squat. It will work your quads and hamstrings. You'll need about a medium to large amount of weight for this lift, and the cues for this lift are grip, base, descend, and drive. So go ahead and put your hands 1 inch away from the smooth knurling, and remember to keep your head up and breathe correctly during this entire lift, as we talked earlier. So go ahead, go under the rack and lift the bar up on your back. So remember to keep a straight back, take a couple steps backward, and let yourself down into a normal squat, and keep your base shoulder width apart, or the distance between a chair leg. Good job, Arnold. You just finished your first back squat. Alright, Arnold, this next lift is called front squat. It's a lot like back squat, just in the front. So it'll work your quads and hamstrings in a different way, and you'll need a medium amount of weight. So for your grip, you're going to put your thumbs length away from the knurling, and for your base, shoulder width apart, as it is with every lift, and for descend, you'll descend much like back squat. So go ahead, pick it up, and take a couple steps back. So this is going to be a lot like back squat, as I said earlier, so just go ahead, let yourself down, and then push up from your heels. Good job, Arnold. You just finished your first front squat. Okay, Arnold, this next lift is called push press. So it'll work your upper arms, lower arms, and a little bit in your legs. So you'll need a little bit smaller amount of weight for this lift so you don't tip over backward. And the cues for this lift are the same as the other lifts: grip, base, descend, and drive. So for your grip, also full thumbs length away, your base shoulder width apart, and when you descend, you'll descend just a little bit like a little dip, and then you'll push the bar up. So go ahead and dip with your knees into a half squat and push the bar up above your head and lock it, and then let the bar down. Good job, Arnold. You just finished your first push press. Good job so far, Arnold. This next lift is called bench press. It'll work your arms more than any other lift. So you'll need a small to medium amount of weight. The cues for this lift are grip, base, descend, and drive. You'll have your hands a thumb's length away from the knurling, and your base centered on this bench here, and your head will be able to relax on the pad. So go ahead, lift the bar off of the lift, and when you descend, make sure you breathe in, and when you drive, push out. So thumbs length away again, take it off the bar, and then let it down slowly until it's about an inch or a 90-degree angle with your arms. So then push up from your chest, and then rack the bar. And once again, for this lift, you'll need a spotter. So that's why my assistant Mason here is spotting you. Good job so far, Arnold. This last lift is called deadlift, and it'll work your legs and quads. So for this lift, there's a couple different cues. So it's grip, base, tight, close, and finish. So you're going to keep your hands at a thumb's length away and your base shoulder width apart. So go ahead, grab the bar. So now stand up while lifting the bar along your shins and quads. Remember to keep your back straight and shoulder blades tight. So then once you're at this position, you can go ahead and drop the bar.